Hey guys, welcome to my garden. I am probably going to be out of breath because I guess I'm having heart issues. I really don't know if I'm going to be in the ER again or not. The last time I went, wasted again a lot of money. All they do is sit you, I guess when you pass the EKG, when you pass that, I guess with flying colors, and they're like, oh, there ain't nothing wrong with you. And then they just lay you in the bed. I was hooked up to fluids the other time, and when I was in there, and what else? And then they just did my, just took my pressure. The stupid thing went off, every 10 or 15 minutes, so it was like nothing, And then I guess as it went down, they're like, my fluid was down there, they sent me home. So, but yeah, I'm going through this spell. It happened yesterday and today. Really sad it's happening today though, but my chest just doesn't, my chest just feels weird. Right now it's like a heaviness, like I've got to breathe a little bit deeper. And the bottom, when I say the bottom number, like my blood pressure thing, you guys are staring at what's supposed to be broccoli, but I don't think that's broccoli. My bottom number, I guess, I don't know if it's your pulse or what it is, but like when I had my flare up yesterday, or this new problem, it was like 130, 100 and something. It was crazy what my bottom number was. So it was like it could have been like 135/86, and then the bottom number, like the third number on my wrist cuff thing was like, just crazy. So if anybody knows of like anybody talking about anxiety or panic attacks or anything, and you guys could share or let me know, I would greatly appreciate it a lot. Oh. My neighbor is like walked over to the fence, so I didn't know if she was going to say anything. So that's why I'm like trying to be very quiet. I guess she's trying to be very nosy. But, a lot of people don't want to speak about, stuff. Even when I went to the doctor, like on a Monday after like probably a week or whatever later after going to the daggone hospital, and or whenever it was, and he gave me like this medicine. Oh, take it if you have an issue, but the fool puts it on such a low dose it doesn't do anything. But anyway, so if you guys could keep me in your prayers, because apparently Facebook people, they have that stupid option and unfollow. So people that I thought were really my friends aren't two shits to me. It's the truth. It is what it is. But anyways, I want to do a garden tour. And right now I just took the time to talk to you about, my issues, because just from walking up here, yeah, I know, fat, I need to lose weight, yada, yada, yada. I'm tired of hearing that. Oh, but I don't know. But anyway, so here we go. Here's the garden tour. This is supposed to be broccoli. The tag on it says broccoli. But as you see, there's nothing forming down in there. So if you guys know what this is, because I don't think it's broccoli. And stupid me bought 2 of them because they said broccoli. Okay, here is kale. And I had planted some old kale seeds, but they're not coming up. And this is my little compost bin. I was trying to make one like Robbie and Gary did. So even standing, I feel like, oh my gosh. Anyways, but the kale was beautiful, but my family member came and plucked it all. As you can see now, it's naked kale. And, but it's, growing some back, or she didn't pick those because I guess they're small. And here are some tomatoes. Let me see. I think these are Mr. Stripey's. And that's my little compost to feed my tomatoes. It was raining, and now it's not. And then in here, I remembered that those seeds right there that you can see from the Dollar Tree, I must have put like 4 or 5 boxes in here and just sprinkled all the dirt and added some dirt. So that's what's in this box. This is a compost bin, but it's mostly full of mulch and the compost that I did, I guess, make is in the bottom. These are my strawberry plants. If any of you guys know, I think I'm supposed to cover these in the winter because, I guess Eric's not here, but they're really pretty. And the ones that have the tags, they're new. And then these are all new in here. They're doing beautifully. I got these circle pots from my Aunt Joan. And then this is like the walkway. So then we're going to come over here. And I think we planted, Eric and I dumped all these flower seeds are all in here. Oh, I forgot I had a row over there. So these are my cucumbers that came from the Dollar Tree. I planted some of them, but right now these are the ones that are going to go into another bed, because these ones I'm going to let, go all over the yard. And then these cups I had my snow peas in, so here are my snow peas. They kept it's so cool to watch these little fellas. And these are my trellises. I don't know if you can see them. The trellises from the Dollar Tree. Sorry if I'm out of breath, if you guys hear me huffing and puffing. That's why I kept postponing, wanted to do this video. But anyway, so these are snow peas from the Dollar Tree and the trellises. The boxes came from a friend of mine who I don't know if I'm friends with anymore, but that's how life goes. Everybody wants to be seasonal and I'm forever, so I just don't get it. And then this is radishes, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if these radishes came from the Dollar Tree or not, but there are radishes coming out. I had one that I really didn't like the taste. That's a weed right there. In here, I'm hoping, if somebody's a gardener that watches my things, do these look like, what the heck are these? Peppers. Do these look like peppers? I'm not even holding it still. And then that was pieces of carrot that apparently grew. These were the 2 or 3, I think it's 2 tomatoes that I found in my compost bin that I put over here. And then these are 3 more tomatoes that I found. And these are, let's see, who are you? Oh no, are these Mr. Stripey? Oh no, these are Mr. Stripey's. Okay, so these are Mr. Stripey's. Hold on, you're going to get... And then these are patio. So they're going to be the little ones. Okay, swing it back around again. So those are my Mr. Stripey's. Okay. And then this, is my family member's cabbage. Now, the cabbage, the broccoli, and the kale we bought as plants. And then the tomatoes, those ones. Those tomatoes right there, I found from last year. So everything in the strawberries. So everything that I grew was the peas, the radishes, oh Lord, the cucumbers. I'm not doing watermelons yet. And then this right here that I'm showing you, all the way down here, used to be an empty row. And then I didn't know, I know that I wanted more boxes. So what I had Eric do was rototiller from like here down. How the hell can I stand? And that's a compost bin. That red one is a compost bin. That one down there is a compost bin. That I just got to put away. That's my fairy garden down there. This is a weed bucket. So, see right? Okay, let me walk down here. Like, y'all trying to have incredible eyes, and that way I can sit in a chair and run my mouth and hold my phone. And it is trying to rain, y'all. Well, it is raining. I guess I just don't feel it. Okay. Get my chair. Can y'all hear the, ooh, he's going fast. Oh, this is wet. Okay. So I just planted these. I used the Miracle-Gro gardening soil, and I added some of this Miracle-Gro moisture. I really don't like the moisture control because, well, there's a lot of my plants that don't like it, but they seem to be liking it, as you may find out over there in my fairy garden when I guess I feel better and can breathe and all that good stuff. But anyway, so I have these trellises. I hope the trellises are okay. And then for the middle, I might take some of these trellises and put in the middle here and just cable tie them. And then that way that will give that center one, you know, something to run on. Hopefully it's not. I mean, if it's too many of them, they'll just have to get over it. The last time I had cucumbers in here, and I don't know if I bought them from plant or if I grew them from seed. I don't think I did. I'm not sure, because last year I must have been early and nothing was growing to save my life. Oh, here comes the rain. Let me hold my phone so it's not getting on my phone. So anyway, so these are Market More cucumbers, and there should be 3 in each little bundle, in each little, you know, bunch, and they're just flopping around. But I could not believe they were not that big yesterday. Let me hold one up so you guys can see. Some of them have 2, and then some of them, look how tall they are. They were not this tall yesterday. They were on our porch, you know, like, so the sun is like beaming on them. That's what happened to my snow peas. Like, they just got taller, and I'm like, okay, you guys can go outside. So I don't know. I might take right here, this bed here, and make this a cucumber bed as well. You know, that way they're, you know, kind of both together. And then I don't know what in the hay is going up in that one and that one. I was like, what is that, a ball? It must be a bucket. Dang it, it's raining more. I mean, I'm not scared of the rain, but anyway, it's not hitting my glasses yet, knock on wood. But but yeah, so that bucket, and I mean, the bucket, good Lord, the box, and the box, I have no idea what I'm putting in. And I don't think that there are any other empty boxes. Now, if I have to, let me pan you over here, that swimming pool, we can turn that into a, oh, and this one. This doesn't have anything in it either. It did, but nothing came out. What was in here? I had planted kale from seeds. I had planted in here. And I guess it was too old and it didn't grow. So I don't know. And then you really have to watch, you know, for those of you, I mean, because I like to, you know, get good bargains and deals and stuff. Dollar Tree, I don't think sells kale. I was going to say I could go over my swing, but I don't have my, Eric didn't put my canopy back. But that's on my fairy garden. It's kind of messy. Oh, you know, I work one day doing something and then you do something else and then you don't get back to what you were doing anyway. So, but anyway, that is pretty much, and I probably just cut myself off, but, oh, and I have, let me see what I have left to plant. Over here, like, you know, like, okay, these are like fruit trees, but they don't do anything. This is supposed to be a cherry tree. I'm insulting the trees. A cherry tree, an apple, and an apple. I think those are 2 apples, if, I don't know, I don't remember. But anyway, okay, if you want to laugh at me, I did not know that you had to buy 2 trees because they had to frolic with one another. Or, you know, feed off of one another, you know, have relations somehow, you know, not going into detail because I don't know how they do it, whether, you know, whatever, pollinate one another, I don't know, something. So there you go, there's your laugh for the day as I'm sitting in the rain. But I did not know that because I'm thinking, you know, why do we have to get, well, then we ended up getting 3. So we got a cherry. I think one year we got like cherries, but I don't eat cherries and nobody ate them. And I guess the birds must have ate them. And there really is no apples and stuff coming off of these trees. So I don't know. We must have bought like, you know, some kind of like dinky, you know, goofy apple trees or something, but that's what they're supposed to be. Okay, so where you see this like long thing of dirt here, usually that's where I put my pumpkins at. Last year, Eric tilled it. You can see it's tilled. He did get to till it this year because last year we did not get no rain. So yeah, there was no rain. And so this part was so stinking hard, you know, like a desert. You could take a sledgehammer, probably wouldn't even have phased it. But now we're getting all this rain. Now watch in June or July, we ain't going to get anything. And then everything's probably going to DIE. So anywho's, so that is probably where the pumpkins are going to go only. And then over here, so this part right here, I know it looks like so big on the camera. There's actually supposed to be like where it's dark, we're supposed to have a walkway, but my wonderful family member got on my other family member's big, we have a farm club, and see, that's my grandmother's side over there, and then I don't know what in the heck I'm showing. My neighbor's house, I guess. That's my neighbor's garage. But anyway, so this right here, it looks bigger, but that's where I guess I'm going to put watermelon. I don't know if I can put only watermelon, maybe watermelon, cantaloupe, you know, other, I don't know. Last year I tried to do watermelon and cantaloupe, but I think I was too late, and I had put them in these boxes, and so I don't know. I really didn't get any, I didn't really get any cantaloupe or watermelons. So this year I think we got, and you know, my seeds, if I could find my cantaloupes, I'm trying to look at my phone if it's getting, my watermelon seeds from last year should be okay, and my cantaloupes should be okay, but I have no clue where they are. And see, like what I was telling you earlier about my, you know, condition or my issues, it's like in my head too. Like it just makes my head feel weird. It's not like a headache, but you just don't feel right. So I don't know if that's the anxiety. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I, you know, like I'm in my garden with my vegetables. I shouldn't have any daggone issues. But anyway, so let me tell you really quickly, whoops, what I did with these, in case you guys are having any kind of issues, you know, like I did. But these are just the regular bathroom cups. I got them at the Dollar Tree. And then, so you take two, and then you take one of them and you just cut. So I just cut around the edges, I think, and then I was able to pop off the bottom, and then you stick it, whoops, and then you stick it right in here, and then you put your dirt, you know, fill it up. I pushed it down a little bit, you know, so that way I didn't have any like air gap or space, and then I put my seed, you know, depending on the size of it, and then I just gently covered it over and then watered it, and they really grew awesome in here. And then I was able to use some of these. A lot of my beans though are planted in this cup because their roots actually went through here. So I was like, wow. So a lot of them I think are still planted in those. That's why there's only two, because I wanted to reuse them. But now that they're sitting outside getting all wet, it's like, well, how in the heck, you know, is that going to happen? But so anyway, that is a great deal, because you know why? I learned this from, I think their channel name is Robbie and Gary something. I'm pretty sure if you write, you know, put in Robbie and Gary, you'll see them. But basically what you can do is, so that you're not touching the roots too much, I turn it over and I put it in my hand and I just gently push the bottom and it pops out, and then I just, you know, plant it in. I think she's planted some of her stuff in the cups, you know, like this, but I didn't want to do that. So in case they, you know, in case this didn't break down, because I don't know if it's like really, I mean, I know it's paper, but I don't know if it's, you know, if it would bother the seed, put it that way or whatever. So, you know, getting all the air and stuff. I don't know if those cucumbers are very happy over there, but I just don't know. But even though I sound okay, I feel like crap. Oh, goodness. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, but that is it. That is what I have right now going on in the garden. I don't have, and you know, surprisingly, having that bed right up there next to the swimming pool with flowers in it. I usually don't have flowers in my, you know, in the garden here. So, my family member did, but then there were so many cotton picking weeds that I don't think the seeds ever came up. Oh, look at this. Can you guys pray for that little thing right there? In the circle, I mean in the bricks. When I bought it, okay, it was little. And it was supposed to have been I thought, a flower. It had a flower tag in it. Well, it grew and grew and grew, and it got tall, probably maybe as tall as like that one branch is going in that right there. So it was like about that tall, maybe 4 foot maybe. And it was one of them, and I don't know if it was going to get like those leaves on it. I was like, what is in my pocket? Not leaves, but the like the red berries or whatever. And so I don't know if it does, but that's all that's left, because I basically dug it. I finally dug it up where it was because my family member was getting really PO'd about it, you know, being in the front yard in the flower bed, because it wasn't supposed to be like a bush or tree. It was supposed to be a flower, and I fought them every year. I'm like, it's a flower. Okay, well, it never bloomed. So I don't know if I don't think it's a hollyberry, but it's some kind of. But anyway, so that's all that survived, and I'm loving it. You know, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to get rid of it. I mean, a part of it is still living, and I'm letting it live, and you know, it's doing okay. I did like break off a lot of the, you know, and then cut off, you know, all the broken stuff because it was just looking crappy. But anyway, so I'm gonna end this, guys. Sorry it's so long, but I just had to talk. I don't know if this is going to be my last video. I did do a Dollar Tree haul, and then Eric had said something, and then it set me off, so I erased it. So I don't have a Dollar Tree haul. I mean, I do have my Dollar Tree stuff in the car. When he had said something the night before, I had severe depression and didn't feel good, and then the next day he says something that irked my switch. Like, you know, if you guys ever had that problem where your boyfriend or husband or, you know, friends, whatever, irks your switch, and, you know, you give them the look like, why the hey would you say that? Basically, it was something I already knew, you know, and what he said is not really that easy for me unless God, you know, makes it happen for me. And so I just didn't want to, you know, post my video, so I'll just have to show you guys a little bit of stuff. And I guess you can hear the little bird. That's one little bird. I think that's the bird that's making the noise, or maybe it's the other one. But anyway, y'all, so hopefully soon I will get to show you my my fairy garden. I wish it could be today, but now I've made this sucker like 22 daggone, almost a half an hour, which I don't know how the hey I did that. But anyway, I really don't come on here. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes videos are going to be long. Sometimes I feel like I have to be descriptive, or, you know, like I'm telling you a daggone story. I don't know how to stop it. One time I thought I'm just going to sit there and like show you, like hold it up like this and not say a darn thing and then cut it off. Oh my goodness. I don't know if anybody else struggles, but I struggle. I tell myself it ain't right. You know, you shouldn't post it. I'm still, you know, going back to deleting videos and not posting them. You know, it's like, oh, I said this, I said that. Somebody's going to take this wrong. This is going to be twisted, or I'm going to be mean, or yada, yada, yada. I need a snowball. Anyway, guys, what is today? Today's Saturday. So, on that note, I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I'm only a fur mommy, and all the daycare centers that I worked at, I feel like I'm all their mothers because all the gray hairs that I have. Gosh, I have them kids. They're so old. They got their own families. It's just bananas how you never see them again. Sometimes I run into like the moms or whatever, and if I recognize them, you know how it's good that some people don't change and then you know who they are. But anyway, so I'm going to go in the house and see how wet I am from the rain. And I'm going to be really mad if Eric is here and he didn't come down, because, you know, he's scared of rain and dirt. I swear to God, y'all, I need a new man. I told my grandmother, I think today, I'm like, I need a new boyfriend. I mean, I need to get a boyfriend, because I said, Eric's scared of the dirt. I said, I can't have no man scared of no daggone dirt. So, but anyway, y'all, I do this on the phone as well. I don't really talk on the phone. Twice I wanted to call my friend, and I have not called her. I just don't know why. It's like the perfect timing, and then I get sidetracked, and then I do something, and then later on I don't feel well or whatever, and I'm like, dang it. I'm like, why didn't you call her earlier when you know, but then I'm like, I'm glad I didn't, because then I found out, you know, she wasn't even home. So I'm like, crap, dude. But anyway, but yeah, it's like talking to my one sister, or like my aunt, you know, we'd always be like, all right, we're going to get off this phone. Hour later, we're still talking. So apparently I do it on YouTube as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a blessed one, as I said. Oh, enjoy the rain, enjoy the sunshine, even though the sunshine is getting a little hot. But, you know, luckily right now it's not. But I probably look like a dumbass sitting in the rain. It's just like drizzling, so it's not maybe drizzling, but dropping. It's not bad. So, but, yeah. I feel like a wet frog sitting on a lily pad, but I'm sitting in a chair. All right, y'all. So, if you can, like I said, please send me some prayers. I sure as heck would appreciate it. You don't even know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hope, you know, any of this, I don't know how helpful this was or anything, but, you know, it's our garden. So, yeah. Oh, and the kale was cooked. My family member really enjoyed it. She just wishes it was, I guess she picked it, because I don't know. I've never grew kale before, so I didn't know, like, you know, when you could pick it. And here I got some big old, well, they weren't like big leaves, but they were really good leaves. But anyway, so I'm going to go before this is almost half an hour, which it almost is. How many times did I say I'm going to go? Like, what, 5? But anyhow, I had fun, guys. I don't know why I've got the phone all up in my face, but, oh, it's just hard to say goodbye. Oh, one more thing I'll tell you. A couple days ago, I missed my BFF. You know, the dog that does not belong to me, that I really want to belong to me, and I would love to steal him in a heartbeat. Because he just, you know, he just really, I mean, I guess he just loves me. But, yeah, apparently I was gone. Eric was here. And I'm trying to think where, oh, I think I went to the Amish market. And, but, yeah, luckily Eric looked out the window and saw him. And, yeah, he, I wasn't home. And now I haven't seen him. So I've been really... well, the mother, the owner, you know, is gone. She won't be home till the 16th, but her daughter and I guess her older daughter and her younger kids are there, but I don't know. He's only got out once so far, so hopefully he's okay. But alrighty, y'all. So I hope I get to see him again. I mean, I hate to say that. I probably just need to go to his house and be like, you know, see him that way. But okay, I'm going to go. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.